want to hide and stay in the fucking background. You know you can't do that because you got this new album coming out. And I'm like, oh, we got the man coming in. We got the man coming in, the $1 billion man. Yo, let's make sure we got the $1 billion man coming in, baby.
Yeah,
JC,
it causes
what
me
up?
pain when I see that you blame the place where you came from and everything stays the same.
But you know how I do. I got to pivot, aka switch lanes. See, when I'm trying to make money, some use their heart, I use my brain. That's the best way for me to maintain that passive income. What's up, Big GC?
Hey, just wanted to come say hi to you, man. I want to bring all my friends that follow me. Y'all got to follow this dude, Buckshot, dude. He's a freaking straight up dude.
Yo, y'all looking at the king of real estate. Basically, let me tell you something about this man right here, right? On some real, he's not only one of the best real estate salesmen, right? But this dude literally is rebuilding America bit by bit, piece by piece. Literally. I'm talking about complexes. I'm talking about real estate. I'm talking about bringing in investors. I'm talking about giving you guys the opportunity to make money the right way. Like,
Yeah.
this is the,
So, hey,
you
Buck,
see
let
what
me
it
just say
is.
this, Buck. I'm not selling any real estate.
Okay.
The only thing
yeah,
only thing I do is buy it and let my friends and family and the people that follow me invest alongside of me, and we just sit and wait for that thing to go up in value, for it to be worth more money, and it pays all of us while we wait, baby. Cash flow.
So many rappers get paid, right? They get these big super budgets, right? I'm talking $1 million budgets, bro. And they right away, so many people go out and they spend it on cars, 100,000, 200,000 on cars. You know that, right? Give them some advice as far as what they need to do. Yeah, tell them as soon as you get that $1 million budget, what's the first thing you need to do with that money?
First thing you need to do is you need to beat the I, the motherfucking R, and the S.
That's right.
You got to beat the IRS, because what happens is that Rolls Royce doesn't cost you anything. That IRS costs you a lot of money. So the IRS on $1 million earning is going to take 500 grand from you. Your agent's going to take 100. Your manager's going to take 100. You're down to 300,000, and you go spend a Rolls Royce, and then everybody's like, "Oh shit, what happened? What happened? You ain't even bought a chain yet."
Okay. And then you got my man.
This is the problem. And I told your buddy Rich the Kid this. I said, the problem is not that you're spending money. The problem is that you have money to spend. And money that sits around will go to bullshit.
Okay.
And so what you do is the way to not have that happen to you, because everybody likes their watches and their chains and their cars, is when you earn $1 million, dude, reinvest it in the facilities and take your earnings to zero, and the IRS gets nothing on zero. And a Rolls Royce is not an expense. You can't write off the chain. You can't write off the chain.
Liability, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, man, I'd go, if I was a musician in the game today, I'd invest all that $1 million back in me and my career. I wouldn't have any money to blow, ever. I'd be the poorest successful guy I know.
People don't know this stuff.
Yeah. And then because if you can't beat the IRS, bro, you can never get there.
Investor.
Yeah. So Jay-Z's not rich because he sold some records.
I tell people that all the time.
He got equity in companies.
He came up with the famous line, "You could bullshit with rap if you want." That was a line that he said, meaning he knew that, just like how I know that the music industry is just a landing plant for bombs to go off and rob you of all your money. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get all your money robbed, right? And if you don't own your shit like how I do,
God
right?
damn it, dude. Ever since I started talking to you, I hit 2 bad balls.
God damn it. 2 bad balls already?
I thought you were going to bring me a good vibe, man.
I'm trying to explain to you, man, that you, just by you telling people the information that they getting right now, that shit is, that's the jewel right there. That should land you about, there you go. That should be the one right there.
That was sounded good, didn't it? So
Sounded
yeah, look,
good.
that's the
Sounded
thing.
good, man. How's the family, man?
Oh, they good, man. They good. But what I was going to say to you,
That's
Buck, was
good.
I'm
That's
so
good.
to help people. Like I want to work with you to help your people get the right
You already work with
information
me
so they can start changing
though.
the game and owning the community, man.
Well, we gonna bring them there, Grant. That's the reason why I brought you on. I'm like, yo, you talking to the top of the top of the top of the line when it comes to the game period. So I wanted some people to get game direct from the man himself. You know what I'm saying? Even though you on the new album that I got dropping, your boy Grant Cardone is, you know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of y'all didn't even know. My man dropped jewels, okay? Jewels. That means even if he just say a line, he's dropping jewels. Period. Period.
10x.
10X is the movement. It's not even about me. It's about you. Get on your glory. You see? You know what I mean? Yo, but
Hey,
yo, I'm gonna tell you on some real shit. Thanks for coming by, Grant, man. Love you too, Grant, man. We already doing big things, Grant. Come on, man. We already doing big things, man. Love you, brother, man. Love you, brother. Peace. Yeah, y'all, you already know what it is. You see what it is. Shout out to my boy. That's my boy, my boy, my boy. I'm waiting for my boy to come in, man. I'm waiting for my boy. I'm trying to bring people in, and I'm waiting for my boy. You know, my girl coming on. So as you know, so that's my boy, Grant Cardone. Um, Yes, right. 10X. You see, everybody already, they saying 10X already because y'all know about 10X. Y'all know that 10X is the movement. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, right? You can have a great project. No lie. You can have a great project, right? But see, here's the problem, right? If you got a great project, but it ain't a movement, it has to be a movement. I try to tell people this all the time. Bad Boy was a movement, okay? Duck Down, movement, okay? Let me hold on. Let me see if my girl. Let me see if my girl come in. Yo, come in. Come on, Eve. Come in. Hold up. All right, so I'm gonna finish this. Duck Down is a movement. All right, you got groups, you got the infrastructure, and you got the fans that are ride or die. That's a movement. All right, you Bad Boy, a movement. Do you understand? Death Row, straight up movement. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you can see that every movement is what shakes the world. Only movements. Master P, movement. Cash Money, movement. Movements. You can try to go into some EPMD, Def Squad, movements, Das Effects, and all of them. Redman. See, Wu-Tang, movements. Only movements make moves. I'm trying to explain this to you. Some of y'all probably sitting back going, why I'm not moving nowhere? Well, because you don't have a movement. In order for you to move somewhere, you must have a movement. And that's the more stronger and more solid your movement is, the further you will move, the higher you will move, and the better you will move. So I'm telling you straight up and down. Like you see, when you see 10X is the movement, it's because Grant got everything in that direction. Grant knows how to make infrastructure so solid that it becomes a movement. And like I told you, you know, when I'm trying to give y'all this information, follow the best. Only the best of the best. Never follow the rest. I'm keeping 100 with you. Keeping 100 with you. Where my girl Eve at? Come on now, Eve. Only the best of the best. Never follow the rest. Everybody else, they follow the herd. Let me tell y'all something. If you follow the camels to the well, right? By the time you get there, it's already dry. So learn how to smell your own water through the sand. Remember that. Okay? So, you know, well, I try to give y'all jewelry and jewels because I know what I'm talking about. And if I didn't know what I'm talking about, I wouldn't be able to talk to the best, be with the best, be around the best, or rock out with the best. You understand? And that's the reason why it's not about clout. Not about clout. Clout is y'all know with me. It's my validity when it comes to being about the, like you see Greg just said, I don't sell real estate. I said real estate. I didn't mean to say sell it, but y'all heard what he said as far as he understands the value system of real estate. So let's just put it like that. That's what I mean. He understands. I mean, this dude is the master man with the. It don't even. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to get into the private jet airplanes and all that like everybody else do. I'm just telling you that when it comes to the knowledge that this man has, this dude is the best of the best. All right, straight up and down, way past the rest when it comes to this real estate shit. So, when it comes to the music industry, I know my shit. Right? So sometimes people will ask me questions, or sometimes people will try to debate me and music, right? And their knowledge of music. And I'm like, dude, I've been doing it for 30 years, right? And I'm still doing it with my partner, Big Drew Ha. Shout out to my partner, Big Drew Ha, the man with the master plan. If if it wasn't for Drew, none of this would be possible. So, but I say I've been with us for me and my partner. We've been doing it for 30 years. If we're not doing it the right way, something's wrong, right? Because we're doing it the wrong way, and we're getting on and getting put on, and we're doing our thing, and you're not on, right? But you have the right knowledge. No one knows you. You never came out, right? You're not solid. There's no validity, no bad. But you know the right shit. Right? See, that's the problem with half these people out here, is that they get on these commercials, they get on Instagram, they make these little videos, spend money on these productions, get their little friends with the camera, nice apps, nice edits, and I'm not mad at them. Everybody got to hustle, 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 hustle. But just watch it when people say, I'm a veteran, I'm a vet, I'm a legend, I can teach you how to do this, I've been in the game because people are going to check for your validity and be like, who are you? Where did you come from? Well, how did I not see you out of 30 years? How did I not see you? How did my man not see you, right? How did, Tata not see you from that work with Jay-Z? How did Steve Stout not see you? How did Ness with Finesse and Derek Johnson not see you? I mean, it's so many people in this business that know each other. I'm gonna look right now. What's up? What's up, to more of my peoples? I'm gonna look right now. You know what? Fuck that. Let me do it like this. Let's see. Okay, Eve, I think I got it, girl. Business buck up in this motherfucker. Feeling gooder than a fuck. Because I got the first SLM site. I invested.
Yo.
It's already done. Major money. Major money. I already invested in the site. Shout out to my man Grant Cardone, who just came through, the billionaire with a B too. So please do me a solid, right? Because I was talking to somebody the other night I was on live, and I have nothing against multi-millionaires. But
Okay.
I said for some reason, I don't know, whatever it is, maybe it's whatever. I'm not that deep in it, but you know, I like going from I rather the millionaires to the billionaires, right?
Right.
Now, let me tell you what it is. The reason why I like all the billionaires is because one thing the billionaires have in common. I went from like knowing like 1 to like fucking 30 or some shit, right? And the bug shit about the billionaires is they don't give a fuck, right? Meaning they'll come out with this blazer and this t-shirt and you know, a nice pair of shoes, wherever the fuck, and just chill the fuck out and be like, yo, what's good? Like, let's chill, whatever. And a lot of the multimillionaires and shit like that, they still got this need to make the
Right.
statement, like,
Okay.
right? So it's nothing against that, because I make the statement as well when it's time to, just like Grant do when he pull out his fucking private jet, right? And he pull up his Rolls Royces and all this other shit and Ferraris and all this other shit. But my point of that is that if you doing something, because this is gonna sound raw to the motherfucker, you know what I mean? But if you doing something strictly for the money first,
Yeah.
then you ain't gonna get the leverage, right? See, the reason why half these dudes fuck with me, I'm gonna tell you the secret to why half these dudes fuck with me. Because the average person will walk up to them or just know them, whatever, right? And the first thing that will be on a person's either mind or mouth is money.
Okay.
Whereas when I fuck with them, I'll be like, yeah, yo, what's good? You know, chill, whatever. And they have a good conversation, but yeah, whatever. Hey, let's exchange numbers, man. You know, you never know. Whatever the fuck, I might be able to help you out with some fucking music or some other shit. I don't fucking know. Just but you know, it's cool to keep in contact. And these guys, yeah, no problem, man. And then you maybe call them one time, be like, hey, what's going on? How's your day? Oh, everything's cool, man. Oh, all right, cool. Just call it a check up on you, bro. This ain't shit. And next thing you know, by that third call, they're like, yo, what are you doing, man? Come let's hang out. Let's talk some shit, man. Let's. And next thing you know, it starts to rise around. You follow that formula, you're gonna be that motherfucker. No, real talk. Um, if you
I'm not.
follow the
I don't know what you're talking about. Because I kind of.
no, it's all good. My man Grant Cardone was on just now. I bought Grant Cardone.
Okay.
And Grant Cardone is a billionaire real estate investor.
Not
I
who I
mean,
say,
billion.
Big Daddy, but go ahead.
So Grant is a billionaire. He's like the real estate king. You
Okay.
know, you got certain real estate dudes that, you know what I mean. I'll call him the real estate rock star. Put
Okay.
like that, because nobody is at his level in real estate, but are down to be gully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of he just was on just now, so
I
most
seen
people
him
was
playing golf, right?
chilling on
A little
some yo,
bit.
what
Yeah.
up, Buck? Like, yo, listen, man, now, let
Yeah.
me drop a jewel for the people, man. Real talk. Like, let me
Hmm.
give them some knowledge and shit instead of me and you bugging the fuck out. Cause me and
Yeah.
Grant always bugging the fuck out. So it's like we don't need to bug out on live right now. Like, let me
Yeah.
drop some jewels for the people. That's why I was like, yeah, drop some real heavy shit, because heads always get fucking money, and the first thing they do, they want to go cop a whip, which is some
A
dumb
whip,
shit.
some jewelry, the dumb
Jury,
shit,
dumb
clothes.
shit, dumb
Yeah.
shit, dumb shit, and dumb shit because you don't know how to work it. It's not that you don't know, you can't get it. You could get it, but you gotta know how to work the system in order. And that was what he was talking about with the IRS or all this other shit. Because he was telling people, yeah, learn how to flip the IRS. His
But
base,
I think the problem is though, a lot of people they don't like they never really had nothing. Like I came from nothing. Like
yeah.
I literally ate like what I put water in my cereal, like Lucky Charms with water, like mayonnaise sandwiches, cheese sandwiches. Like I came from nothing. That's why I became adult entertainer because I literally came from nothing, trying to build myself up. So at the end of
Look
the
where
day, a
you
lot of people,
can.
huh?
And look what no, don't don't under humbleize it. Look where the fuck you rose.
Yeah.
Look where you came. Don't humble that. See this. I'm on. First of all, everybody, I'm on the screen with one of the top adult stars in the business. Okay, I was just on with Grant Cardone, one of the top real estate guys in the business.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm on screen with one of the top adult stars in the business. Okay, she's dealt with everybody. She's gonna give you a little rundown of who she's dealt with and who all the stars and all of the just dope talent that she's worked with. You know what I mean? She's gonna drop that on you in a minute. But this is my girl that if y'all saw, I put us me and you on, and I put that shit on Instagram when I was getting popped by that goddamn grease in the kitchen. Remember when you was cooking the chicken?
How many years ago was that?
That shit was a couple of years ago.
Me
That
and
shit
you
was good,
go
but
way back. We go way back.
that's right.
They don't
That's
even know.
right.
Money and Violence and all that. I came a long
Word
way.
up.
The only thing
What?
that I hate, can I just say one thing that I hate right
Yeah.
now? I fucking hate the fact that they try to put like all these celebrities. I'm not knocking nobody for their bread, but I feel
Do
like
your
they try
thing.
to do the OnlyFans thing and let all these other celebrities take credit for certain shit. And it's like, if it wasn't for us adult entertainers, OnlyFans wouldn't have been shit. Like for real,
Period.
I felt like they should have kept it to us because y'all really didn't need the money. And
Period.
and to be honest with you, like that was like our little platform to finally redeem ourselves because a lot of African American and Hispanic women and even Asian women that's in the business, we don't get paid like the Caucasian actors. So that was
Period.
like our platform to kind of build our own little shit up to start our own thing. Because some people didn't want to build a website, didn't want to do all that. But that was like the platform for us to really build our own shit and own our own shit and really feel like
Yeah.
we can make our own money without having to. Because a lot of us, we wasn't getting, Brooklyn, we
Come on,
wasn't,
Earl. You've been up here when we was
oh yeah.
barbecuing.
I've been there.
We got the long one. I
Yeah.
just got I got three. He got the long one. I wanted his.
You want his? I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna twerk. We gonna go on live. I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna twerk. We gonna turn the fuck
Turning it
up.
up.
We gonna
But
turn
go
up.
ahead, but tell him, finish what you were saying, because that's some real shit that I got
Like
to
for
call about
instance, like I
OnlyFans.
just get so irritated because the fact that like we like there's girls like Cherokee, Beauty, Candace, like my personal people that I know, Gemini,
Shout out to
Lavelle, Go fucking all these
Cherokee.
women that worked hard and paved the way, and it's like these people like we had a small window to make money. They should have banned celebrities from joining. Not to say it like that, but it's like they was eating off of. They're gonna make money regardless. They got money already.
Of
But that
course.
should have been for strictly adult entertainers, people that put in the work for years, sucking, fucking, sucking, fucking. Because, like I said, the African American community in that business, we lost a lot. And then when I got in the business, it was on the way out.
That's real. That's real.
So when I did,
But tell
that's the
them,
reason
because
why.
a lot of
That's the
people
reason
don't
why I
know.
quit.
Tell them that this shit is happening for real, for real.
This
People
happens
think it's a
for real.
rumor.
And if you want to be a porn star, do your own thing. Start your own website. Fuck all that. Because I literally looked myself up last year for the first time. I had 8.3 or 7 million views, whatever it was, and it really irritated me because it's like, how do I have all that but I ain't got shit in the bank? That don't make no
Yeah.
motherfucking sense.
How do you
So
not
I say
have? How do you not have the money?
so I say that to say that those companies and these people are making all this money now. All of a sudden, OnlyFans wants to ban adult content. So now, where does that leave us? After the celebrities done took all the bread during quarantine, where does that leave us? So it's like, I just like honestly, I've been thinking about like working with you. I don't know if you talked about it yet, so you'll say what you've been
We're
working
talking
on.
about that leaves you with business buck. What are you talking about? You think I play games with business? Come on, what are you talking about?
No, of
I got
course
the
not.
social. I got the NFTs. Let me explain
Yeah.
something to people. Let me explain something to people about NFTs real quick. Let me just drop a jewel, right? Now, NFTs work like this. When you buy, when you put up an NFT, right?
Mhm.
They call it a
Why
non-fungible
somebody
token.
saying
I
that's
don't,
a dude? Nigga, Google me, Eve Madison. They so mad
right?
because I'm a bad bitch. You mad
Oh,
because you Google me?
don't do that to them, Eve. They gonna, you gonna come on. You don't even want
A
the
dude.
haters that I get. Like, you don't even want them. Like, I remember I go live. You on my shit. So You don't even want the haters that I get that come on and say stupid shit. Where I be, that's how I keep this shit
And it be
going.
the same niggas that be living in a mama. Like, you living in the projects with your mama. Like, humble yourself. Because at the end of the day, we all human. Nobody's perfect.
This is how I keep my shit going. Without them, my shit would be boring. You think I want a bunch of motherfucking shout out to you, Buckshot. How many MCs must get this? How many MCs? Motherfucker say it 3 times in a. How you have time to type that shit 3 times in the back to back, right? So you don't even want to know the bullshit that I get, right? But I here's why I tell people, right? Here's the difference, right? You can sit around and talk shit, but there's others that walk around and walk shit. Now, your
What?
ass is now. You could be programmed to do whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
right? But the party's over here. I had this shit where I was telling people, "Yo, you better land because the mothership, I was calling it the mothership. I was calling this, the site, the shit that the site that I showed you, the whole
Yeah.
back end, and all right, I was calling that the mothership because I was showing people, listen,
I'm just using the
this
bathroom, but I hate.
is all. I invested mad money, mad time, mad energy, mad focus into putting together something that's gonna be. Well, it wasn't just me, actually. I can't keep taking credit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dan, Dennis, the rest of the guys in Australia, the major engineers, the major
Yeah.
coders, the designers, everybody that played their part. I love all of you guys. One big team. But, I just put it like that. This is the Facebook, Instagram killer, right? Nobody got this the first
Say that I'm
social
not.
learning marketplace. It's all good, baby. This
Okay.
the first social marketplace that got shit moving around in it. Motherfuckers got products moving in my shit. I can't even talk about it right now because of the NDA, but motherfuckers can't fuck with my shit. When you look at Facebook and it's all 2D and it's flat and you got rules and regulations and you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't do this, you can't do that. I said, let me tell you something, right? Now, I created something called Duck Down Records, right? Now, I said, what if Def
Yeah.
Jam, what if Warner Brothers, what if all those guys decided not to sign no more fucking hip-hop records? What would y'all do? And if I
Yeah.
wasn't here, you would have nowhere to go. But because I'm here, you got somewhere to fucking go. A real label with a real infrastructure, real dollars, real PR, real press, real marketing, and everything else. All right then, cool. So the same thing happened when it came to the social media space. That's why I haven't been putting albums out. That's why I haven't been on the mic. That's why I haven't been doing shows like that, because I can't fucking be in 2 master plan places at one time,
Yeah.
right? So it took me massive money and massive time and massive energy to put together, to work with a team who was willing to go Facebook killer. And that means that if Facebook died tomorrow, you would have a place to live. If Instagram died tomorrow, you would have a place to live. Motherfuckers would go crazy. Look what's happening with
That's
OnlyFans.
that. That's something.
OnlyFans is shutting down.
On Instagram and Facebook, yo, fucking Amazon right now, they having an outage.
Think about that shit.
And
And I,
I got bundles waiting on me, and I'm pissed the fuck off because I was supposed to be in New York tomorrow. Now I'm like, I gotta wait. I literally got my lawyer here because I'm working on some other shit that I'm gonna tell you about because I found out somebody made a website. I didn't even know somebody was allowed to make a website with me on it without my consent.
they're not.
He
They're
told
not. They're
me
not allowed to
I'm
use your likeness.
here because
They're not.
about to sue these white people because I'm tired of them taking advantage of us African American women in the business. Just say hi.
Well, just put it like this. At the end of the day, no one could own the rights to your comp.
Say hi.
No one could own the rights to your composition. What's good? And no one can own the rights to your product. You know what I'm saying? They can
Yeah.
rock with it, but they can't own the shit. So once again, yo, a lot of people don't
Somebody made a
know.
whole website pretending to be me. What do you mean?
Nah, come on, Eve. That was
Like, no,
fucked up, Eve.
like it's crazy.
That was wrong, Eve. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. You know why that happens, right? With people like you, Cherokee, even Pinky, everybody, all those tops, because people know that, seeing y'all is what bring fucking the numbers. So
Yeah.
they willing to do that shit by any means necessary. They willing to put up those fucking numbers,
Yeah.
put up y'all faces by any means necessary. And just like the real rappers, the real billionaires, the real millionaires, the real stars like yourself, people that don't know them, that'll never get a chance to expose that, they'll get away with this shit until they get, caught by yourself. For real, for real. Like, motherfucker, you ain't me. And you're not allowed to use my likeness, my face. I don't give a fuck if it's from here to Mars. There is real talk through
No.
in business law. It doesn't matter in business law. So you can't even use blockchain or the Ethereum. You can't use none
Really?
of that shit.
Wow.
You feel me? So you already know it's crazy, man. They gonna try to take advantage of you,
But you
girl.
know
You
what?
you
When you know
killing
how it
them.
is in the industry, when you sign paperwork, even with Love and Hip Hop, like when I did Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, when I played, cause I try to cross over. You know, I done did acting and all type of shit. But even with that,
Hell yeah.
see,
You killing it on that too,
I feel
though.
bad because it's like the followers is going down. Like, are we boring? Should I take my clothes off? Like, what's going on?
They just didn't know that you got that type of energy. They didn't know your character. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't know the industry where you started at. So they would have to go to that industry and see why you popped in that industry. Cause you ain't just boring and you don't just get in the scene and the whole shit is boring. Like when you come to the fucking scene and come to the room, the whole shit is lit up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This shit turns into a whole other fucking party. So unless that, come on, man. Me and you was in a whip, and that shit had me crying. I'm like, yo, we driving in the whip, me, you, and Blue. We all wilding.
Oh
Eve
my.
just, Eve just pulled out a titty. Like, yo, what's up? Yo, what's cracking? Like, come on, man, it's boring in here, man. Let's turn this shit up. I said, I'm like, that's why that's my girl
But
right there, cause she don't give a
but that's why.
fuck.
But you know what though? Next time you speak to your friend, I want to have a dialogue with him because he's rich, and I never talked to somebody that rich because I really want to understand him. Because the thing is, a lot of times, us, like I said, people that get a little bit of money, like even last night, I was watching the premiere of Love and Hip Hop Miami, and
Yeah,
I was watching Ace Hood's story
yeah,
about him wanting to be independent. He didn't want to be under DJ Khaled and blah blah blah. And I kind of understood that because sometimes you don't have your own mind when you working for
yeah.
with these companies. It's like you have to do things that's not always who you are, and in a sense, of selling yourself. So a lot of people want to be free, and
Yeah, yeah, you are selling yourself.
because even when
And
I
they
did,
do want to be free.
because even when I did Love and Hip Hop, like I said before, I even did the Smash the Homies, the Smash the Benzito, video. I
Yeah,
didn't,
yeah, yep.
I didn't even want to be the lookalike. Benzino and the hip hop producers begged me to be on the motherfucking um and I got to bed 6 hours late. And I was in Miami. I just had a baby like literally a month before that. I was not trying to be on motherfucking Love and Hip Hop brand new. And I just happened to look like her. You feel me? And
Yeah,
it was just so weird because it's like you get to a place where it's like, where do you go from there? Like you'll get a little popular, and then where do you go from there? Because it's like, where do you make money from? That's why I'm so disappointed in companies like OnlyFans. Because I'm like, yo, that was like a platform where we could get rich real quick, and if, you know,
well, no, yeah, it was, but
no,
like again, like I said, the new way, and that's the reason why I was telling you, like, well, you know what, I'm not gonna give away, all of the secrets anymore. You know what I'm saying? I said, look, I'm just not gonna do it, right? Because these big corporations and companies is eating off the fact that I'm giving away these secrets. They know I'm with them,
yeah,
right? So you see, they watch me. Okay, they are aware of what I say and what I do, right? So I was like, look, from now on, no, I'm just going to open up the new management companies. Okay, I'm opening up management companies for this. I'm opening up management companies for that, this, that. And me knowing that the OnlyFans situation was going to go down,
mm-hmm,
I did take it serious. See, I know how to take shit serious. So what I did was I created that formula that me and you spoke about
mm-hmm,
with the management company. So now those females can say, you know what Buck just did with Eve, I'm getting paid for life.
yeah, you.
Everything that I do, I get paid for life. That's the difference
Sorry, I just
with
turned my
with with
passion over.
Oh, see, so she want to perform. She gonna perform for y'all. She gonna perform for y'all. You know
All
what I
right, go
mean?
ahead. So you
So
said what?
yeah, she gonna perform for y'all, y'all. You know, Eve got to get this. I told you, Eve can't come in the
I
room.
like this is one of my favorite dresses. I never got to wear. I bought it for my birthday like 2 years ago from
Come on, guys. I know y'all like the dress. I know y'all like it. I know you like the necklace. I know you like
I
the
like
dress
the
and the necklace.
crystals. It's beautiful, right?
Stop playing. Stop. Stop playing. See, that's the problem is they
Who's
play too.
somebody
You
said,
see the hearts. You see the hearts. You
yeah,
see it. See, the problem is
it was.
you got to give it to them. You got to give it to them. See, let me explain something to you, right?
Mhm.
Here's the thing. Always remember this, right?
Mhm.
Whether it's the mind or it's the whether it's the mind or whether it's the dollar, the fish follow the shine and always want to holler. Remember that.
What does that mean?
That means that if you ain't shining, you ain't shining. The
Okay.
squeaky wheel gets the fucking oil. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. Always be proud to fucking do your thing. Represent how you representing. Shine on them. Dine on them. Do your thing. Because I tell everybody, one of those formulas
Mhm.
of not being you because you know that you really want to shine, but
Yeah.
you don't do it. That's what's holding you back. Do it. Get your shit on. That's what's gonna get you fucking to the top. I'm like, come on, I'm talking to Eve right now, man. One of the top. She's this girl right here. Everybody that I'm talking to is the top of the line in the game. And like I said, you heard some of the names that she said. I mean, come on, Cherokee D ass. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's
Well,
be
just
for
to let
real.
you know, like I did have a situation with Stevie J because I met him during filming. We was trying to get on. We was trying to get shit done, and you know, a lot of these industry niggas they take advantage, which is fine because that's what men do. But my thing is, like, they should always have like
Not all men. I'm so sorry.
I said a lot of
I'm
men.
about to say, don't do it to me, girl.
I said
My job, I can't even handle that many women, right? So right, look, so meaning, look, I can't handle them. It's what thousands. So that means that if I want, my motto is to make sure that women get paid and get paid, get that. People know that's just buck. My whole shit is I want you to fucking get paid.
Mhm.
It's my shit. You know how some people love to wear jewelry and some people love shit? I get off. Ooh, I get off. When people get paid and start to become wealthy, no matter what the business is, okay? Because for every business, there's a customer. For every business, there's a customer. For all you people out there that say you know business, think you know business, act like you know business, front like you know business, front like you in this business shit, and you only do one thing, stick to that one thing. That's fine. There's guys like Business Buck that's in this business shit for real. I got more than 10 lay shit under me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What happened to
What happened to what?
money and violence?
They didn't follow the production. They didn't follow, to me, I mean, the same shit that happens with a lot of people. You just said it earlier. We get this cash, we get this we get this little bullshit as $1 million, right? And once again, my man Grant Cardone just explained to you that if you get $1 million, you better put $500,000 to the side for the IRS or you're in trouble if you do not know how to work the IRS system or the tax
Yeah.
system like how we do. So
I
if
have
you
a
don't know how to do that shit, you fucked. Okay? You don't know how to do that shit, you fucked. $1 million
wait.
dollars is nothing. That's just nothing.
So
$1 million dollars is
it
crap.
has so it has something to do with taxes. So they didn't put the money. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So wait, say that again to my lawyer because I don't know what the fuck that means. Say it again to
I
him.
said, I said, I said that. What's up, lawyer? I said that when you get $1 million from a budget, from a label, first thing you gotta understand is that if it's $1 million, half of that is gonna go to taxes, right? So, unless you have a business where you work with a person like yourself, where you know how to, I'll just say, work with the tax system. Okay, all right. My boy Grant Cardone was a little, he's a little needle in a haystack. But I just say work with the tax system, and there's butter chips here and there. But the bottom line is you're gonna have to pay taxes on that. Don't think that you're gonna get $1 million and Little Creek is walking back to the neighborhood with $1 million in cash. It's just not gonna happen. It's not how it works.
Yeah.
Right? And then after you pay, you get $1 million. See, $1 million is what you get for your advance in this music industry, and then you got to pay for all the other stuff. The signing bonus is what people mistake for the advance. The signing bonus out of all that shit might be $100,000 out of $1 million. So you get 10%, right?
Right. Yep.
All right, so 10% go to your cash pocket, and the rest of the money go towards the project, and that's how it go when these rappers get signed for $1 million, or if they get signed for any amount of dollars, doesn't matter. All right, so that's how that's.
Go wrong? Like, what is like that? Because what is it that?
Where is that people go wrong?
Yeah.
Seeing $1 million in the bank account and going, man, fuck that. If the taxes due, they knock on my door. I'll figure it out. But for right now, little KK needs some more shoes. And I need to hurry up and run to the bank. And, this one over here, like I got to pay off my baby mama for the rest of the year. At least I'll be good. And this one over here, like, well, let me pay off this and let me buy Rolls Royce and let me floss on them and let them know I really did get the $1 million. Go to this shit and go buy a Rolls Royce. Buy it, too. Here you go, right? Like a nut. Just because we have this thing where we want to say, I really did that, right? Which is stupid, because the guys like us who do business will really tell you we really don't buy them shits. We just either rent them or lease them and give them back when we're ready because they crap when it's time for a new one. Yes. Here, take this shit. I'm leasing it. I want another one. A different color. I don't even want this shit anymore. Fuck, I want to buy it for. Are you nuts? Like, that's how it go. Like, that's how rich people stay rich, right? That's how people with money keep money. They don't buy nothing.
All their money in stocks. Because
that's right.
How rich you are, the maximum you pay is 20% on your stocks and versus upwards of 43% sometimes if you're earning wages or salaries. It's a big deal. Big deal. Not to mention, a lot of people collateralizing their stock. They're borrowing against their own wealth. So cheap to borrow money.
You see, yeah.
Interest. So a lot of people are rich. You'll see a lot of mortgages and loans and notes.
So when a lot of rappers and them buying cars, are they leasing them? Or are they buying them?
No, some of them are just straight up going to the fucking dealer and going, here's $100,000 in cash. I want it.
I saw Gunna buy Young Thug a pink Bentley in Atlanta, where we are.
Uh-huh.
He bought him a pink Bentley. So if you lease a car, can you customize it?
No.
Okay. Because
you're leasing it, so you're leasing it. You don't own it.
Okay, he must have bought it because he wrapped the car in paint.
Yeah, so then he owns it.
Okay.
So he did. You see, he's a nut. Okay. Yeah, he's a fucking nut because it's, you see, when it comes to real businessmen, we're proud to rent shit. We're proud to rent. Why would I want to own it? Give that shit back when I'm done. We're proud to rent and lease stuff. We don't own stuff. Because it's a liability. It's not an asset. It's going to depreciate, right? Meaning it's going to go down, down, down. Look, the minute I get it in my garage, it'll already depreciated, because whether it be the smallest little scratch on the bottom that I didn't see when I got home, it's there, right? So the car's already depreciating the minute I get it in the thing. And then next year when a new one come out, what am I going to do? Put it back on the market. No one's going to want it because it's the old model, right? So you're going to have a hard time selling it rather like that, right? So what are you going to do? It's going to sit in your yard. It's going to collect dust. Just like 90% of these rappers' cars that they wind up either sitting and collecting dust, or they say, give me $20,000 for it, whatever. But you don't want to do that. You just don't want to do that. None of those things you want to do. It's like he said, you want to have money in your hand and ask the question, how do I make this make more. That's it. Maybe you don't know about the word invest. Maybe you don't know about that. Maybe that word is too businessy for you. Just ask the question, how do I make this make more, sir? And then walk you through the steps of how to make it make more. And look, with the same thing with the OnlyFans thing, right? Like, nobody's got a better solution than me, right? Nobody. Because even though the solution is out there already, right? I got the validity. I got the fans. I got the validation. Some of these people are doing it, but they don't have the validation. Now, let me ask you a question, sir. When it comes to the new system of being able to have Eve make money for life, according to my system of the digital assets on my marketplace, right? You've heard of him, probably, the term. People call it NFTs. I know you're not. I know you've heard of that. But you've heard of NFTs, right? I mean, you're a fucking lawyer. I know you've heard of NFTs.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. Done deal. Right? So now when Eve puts together an NFT on my marketplace, right? And it contains the content that she put in it, when someone buys her product off of my marketplace, they own that product, right? It comes with a smart contract, right? And they own that product. Now, when they put that product back on the market, they will get a royalty, and she will get a royalty, because from the minute she puts that product on the market, she gets a smart contract that says, I get a royalty, all right, in perpetuity. I get a royalty in perpetuity, right? When that next person buys that same product and they put it back on the market, she still gets that royalty, 5% or 10%, whatever, in perpetuity. So as long as someone keeps buying and putting it up, buying and putting it up, buying and putting it up, it not only goes up in value, but her royalties go up in value. So she's gonna get paid for the rest of her fucking life for having that product, on my marketplace, right? Because I'm the guy that got the balls to do it. Like some of these other people, they don't have the balls, because they don't understand the legal system. Is that, like yourself, is that that they can own the property, right? But they can't own the copyrights and stuff to what's in the property. It's like owning a CD. You can own the CD when you go buy it from Best Buy, but you can't own the song, right? You don't own the song. You own the CD. You can do what you want with it. Throw it in the ground. Who gives a damn, right? So it works the same way with these digital assets that we're talking about. Do you understand? You own the digital asset, but you don't own the composition. She does, okay? And she gets a royalty for the rest, in perpetuity, for the rest of her life for that product, right? So the more product that she makes, the better.
Right. Absolutely.
Right? And then don't fuck around and have an auction on her shit, right? Don't fuck around and have an auction on her shit, because there's a lot of dudes out there that's gonna think that she's sexy as fuck, think that she's hot as hell, and they're gonna want to own that product.
Right. Absolutely.
Right? Now let me ask you a question. Was that a fucking good idea? Is that a great idea for her and all the rest of the women that are on OnlyFans that have no other way to make money? Because, I mean, let me say this last thing, right? When it comes to the law, as far as when a person buys that NFT, it is now in the possession of the owner. It is no longer in the possession of the marketplace. And the marketplace states in the terms and conditions, the stipulations as far as the responsibility of the marketplace versus the person who is selling their NFT or whatever on the marketplace. You understand? So that's clear in terms and conditions, right? And then the person who bought it can only unfold it when they get home.
Yeah.
So it's not your fucking business, because it's not on the internet. I'm not on the fucking internet, right? With doing adult filming. You can expose that when you get home, like anything else. It's like, so nobody got my system.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Come on.
I like it.
Thank you.
A couple of problems with the industry that it's kind of turning the record label game on its head. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because
Totally flipping the script.
oh yeah. Because all these all these artists are now hearing that NFTs is the new way to put out product and put it out on the quote unquote marketplace, which, ladies and gentlemen, OpenSea is a marketplace that you could get on. It is when people say they have a marketplace, if they did not spend $250,000 and more, it is not their marketplace. Okay? You have to have your own marketplace takes millions of code and a lot of money. Am I right or wrong, Mr. Lawyer Man?
You are correct, sir.
Thank you very much. So a lot of these people are out here claiming that they're spending the type of money and the type of investments in cash that me and my team is spending to have their marketplace. And then what they do is they go out and they go grab people and tell us, grab them and tell them to make an NFT and all this other crap when they don't even know how the system works. The NFT system works, right? So it's too many fakes and frauds out here for that shit. And that's the reason why I said, you know what? All you OnlyFans people that don't have no place to live, welcome home. I don't like homeless people. I don't like people not getting paid. I don't
I'm
like
homeless.
No, I don't like it. I want you to have a home. I don't want people not to have their own businesses. I don't want people not to get paid. Everything about me, I'm business buck. I get happy when people get paid. That's how I get paid. This day, I don't need to chase a check. I don't need to do that. I can get on stage and rap a few raps and get some money if I needed it. I don't need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? My love and my passion is for people like Eve to be able to say, now I'm there getting money.
I have a question though. Would you ever do something like the Money and Violence again? It's a show that we did.
Oh, of
Or
course I would.
And I have one other question, because would you ever consider doing Love and Hip Hop if they asked you? We could be like boyfriend and girlfriend on the show.
Oh, I would come on the show with you. You just, Eve, when you call me and say, Buck, I need you, I'm there. That's it. Like, even for a show like fucking Love and Hip Hop, like, I'm there for you, Eve. When you call me, meaning, Love and Hip Hop,
wait, between Blue and us, we
gonna fly. Yeah, I'm about to say we gonna have Blue.
Where the fuck is Blue at? Where he at?
Fly. Blue's somewhere flying a private jet right now.
Really?
He's fucking Blue.
Damn.
You know what Blue did? Remember the limo truck that he had with the screen and the whole thing that came down in the back. You know what he did with it?
What he do?
It's still sitting there.
Wow.
He got like 2 new trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, a truck and a car, whatever. So,
can I tell you something that I've been doing that I started doing to like live a certain type of way? Because I kind of retired. That's why the last time like Blue and them see me, I'll be chilling at the little spots. I started investing in Airbnb. So I'm an investor now, and I try to boss up because I realize, like, first off, I'm a Black woman.
Okay.
A queen. And then who I am, I can't go work at McDonald's or Chick-fil-A because my life could be in danger because I'm too popular.
Listen, man. I'm gonna make the connection. You're into investing in Airbnbs, right? Mm-hmm. And I know about, I don't know, maybe out of those 30 billionaires that I know, about 25 of them, I would say, are real estate. Because that's where most of them make their money from, real estate, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just cut the bullshit. Like, so,
and it needs more Black women in the business, period.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We need more chocolate in the ice cream, man. We need more chocolate in the ice cream. But here's the problem. Eve, this is the reason why I was telling you that, right? Here's the problem. The minute a guy like myself, right, step to a woman, or I'll see women have talent. Whatever that talent is, I don't give a fuck. I told you, I'm business buck.
Yeah.
If it's a business, I'm in it to make a buck for you to make a buck. I want you to make the buck before I make the buck because I'm already the buck. But what
Yeah.
happens is most women will think that I got my dick in my hand and I'm making these phone calls. And I'm like, listen, boo boo, I'm a businessman. I could care less about
I don't think you
coochie.
like that because you never try to fuck me, and I've been around you half naked. Actually, you think naked before,
Of course you were. Like, are
and
you kidding me?
you never try to disrespect me or nothing.
Of course not.
If
You know what I mean?
anything, I might
Because
have would have tried to play with your balls a little bit, but I ain't touch you.
You see,
I
you
never
tried to.
touched you.
Let me tell you what you tried to do. You tried to attack. You tried to attack me and Blue. That's
Oh
how
my god! Don't put our
you
business.
tried.
First off, hold on, back up. Where the fuck is Blue at? Call that nigga,
I
cause
can't.
he's
Blue is
really.
somewhere putting in work. Yeah, man, he's somewhere putting in work. Yeah, I told you know what Blue got right now. Blue got
What?
you know he got the event space, right?
No, he didn't tell me
You
about
did
that.
stop,
Wait. I
Eve.
think he did tell me about it. Isn't it in Brooklyn?
Yes.
Okay.
The event, I'm about to say he got the big event space where
Okay.
people throw parties and people come in and they throw events and he
Okay.
got one there and I think he got another one. So yeah, man, Blue was fucking, Blue is like me, man. If it's business, Blue is like, I smell
He
business.
smelled blood in the water. He
I
ready to
smell
get the
business.
contract.
I
Yeah.
smell contracts business and yeah. So I mean, yeah, Blue is doing this thing, but yo, you already know, like I told you,
What are you drinking on first though? Cause I'm out here sipping and you not.
Nah, I'm a smoking out of soaker, but
Wait, did you
but
say I'm smoking at a soaker? I'm done.
yeah, nah, but like I said, it was another dude, another guy by the name of JT Fox
Do
who
I
was
still
supposed.
love Stevie? Fuck no, cause that nigga strung me along for 2 motherfucking years and then put me on the show. I was in one episode, and he was fucking with that one Spanish bitch that didn't even barely motherfucking talk English. And at this point, I don't give a fuck. I don't care anymore, cause I had one too many, honey.
Bust your shots, Eve.
But
Bust
all
your
I'm gonna
shots.
say this, and I'm gonna keep it cute.
No,
Listen, I don't even want to do that because I'm not a clout chaser. Because I am the clouts. You feel me?
she is
And
the
I'm a
clown.
good person. I got my own name, and I've been had my own name. So you already know that. When I
See,
did that
that's what I'm about to
Benzino
say.
video, they hit me. They waited 6 hours for me to get on set. The call time was in the morning. I did not want to go. I took a
It's
picture with the nigga
too
in Miami
many.
Beach. You can ask Benzino. Ask that
Fuck
nigga.
that. Give a
I had
fuck.
a baby
Benzino's
3
my
weeks
man.
before that. I asked him for a picture. They was like, yo, they pulled my homeboy aside. They was like, yo, she looked like X, Y, and Z. Because I guess they were casting for a video. They was like, they're going to cancel the casting. I'm perfect. I was not trying to be no Jocelyn lookalike.
You
Because
know, you know what you know what
if
I'm
you
gonna
look
do?
back at me, Eve Madison, X videos, I've been this way. I've been this way decades. The bitch that she was in a business 10 decades. Bitch, I was in a business decades before you, dumb bitch.
How
Anyway.
about this? I'm gonna put some of your works. I'm gonna blast some of your works off when we get off live. I'm gonna cause I got no cause
Okay.
I'm gonna blast some of your work. I told Grant, I said I'm gonna blast some of his work off, right? Cause I want people to know who the fuck Grant Cardone is, and I want people to respect
Yeah.
his when it comes to real estate, how he get down and the shit that he taught me about real estate and how he got a fucking thousands of fucking salesmen in his 10x Cardone Capital investment firm, right? And same thing with yourself. I'm gonna put up the work that you got so people can see the shit that you did and see where you came from and see all the shit.
I got a little idea though.
What's
Cause
that?
out like you know how like during the quarantine there was a lot of commercials on different ways you can make money. They had a couple of commercials about writing books, right? And I
Yeah,
started writing a book when I was 16 about my life. And I know it sounds crazy, but my mom found the old book when I stayed with my mother last year. And
get
it's
out of
called
here.
Natural Born Hustler. Like it's tatted on my stomach. You can see it on the pictures. And it's kind of fictional. Like some of it, all of it is real in the beginning, but like I wanted to kind of fictionalize it. What do you think about us doing a show called Natural Born Hustler and shopping it? Because
We
Netflix,
know
they was looking for a series. They was looking for ideas.
Netflix.
Netflix. They did like
Netflix.
a blast.
Hold on. Did you
Netflix.
say Netflix?
Netflix. And
Stop.
they wanted people to shoot like I think a 60
Stop
60
real quick.
minute trailer of
Stop real quick. Stop because he's not listening. He's not looking right now, but he probably gonna see when I put it up. Shout out to my boy, Mark Randolph. Mark, let me tell you something, Mark. What did I tell you? I told you that people love it in the street. I told you they love it in the street. Mark Randolph is the co CEO of Netflix.
Okay.
All right, he got 19,000, about 19 or 20,000 followers right now on Instagram. Okay, so nobody knows Mark Randolph is the co-founder of Netflix. But if you want to, please go get his followers up. Go follow Mark. Will definitely
Tag him
love
and
it.
tell him that we might have a little something going on. Because it's called A Natural Born Hustler. And I feel like the movie that I have, because I kind of wrote almost all of it, but you can help me finish. I feel like it's the movie that can help a lot of young women who want to be in the industry, who want to be famous, who want to do this and that. It could save a lot of people from disappointment, heartache, and pain.
I mean, I listen. You know what? I will
Oh yeah,
definitely
somebody asked me was
listen.
Stevie Sex good. That nigga used to eat my ass. I used to call him PP and J because he used to spread me like peanut butter and divide me like jelly. That nigga
Tell him,
was good
Ed,
then. And
and
he
hold
was
on.
good to me. I will say he was. I will not put him down. He was a good man to me for the most part.
See, and so there I mean, come on, y'all see. Well, shout out to my man Mighty Real, Mr. Coney Island. Come on, Mighty, you got to come on with me too, man. You fronting, man. You got to come on, Mighty. Listen, you got to do that though, E, for real. He doesn't have a lot of followers, right?
hmm
So but you know one thing though,
What?
Mark dropped some fucking jewels. That Mark. The good thing about Mark is, um, see, Mark is generic. Like
Okay.
Mark likes he likes to drop a lot of generic jewels. He's more of what I would call a motivational business and speaker and thingy, like intelligent. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but Mark isn't like bang, 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 bang. But
Yeah.
he's so generic and giving you a lot of jewels, good information and good motivation that'll put your ass in a different space mentally. So that's
hmm
why I fucks with Mark. But I always laugh at the fact that, I'm like, yo, you are
Wait,
the
look what
co
somebody wrote. Make it a weekly series. Bring on natural born hustlers that flipped an idea into something real and tangible from all types of industry and service. You got your multi-million-dollar plan. That's a motherfucking fact. We might need to, you know what? I might need to fly out to New York. You feel me? I might need to book that flight real quick and come see you, my guy. Because I'm ready to get this chicken. Maybe we need to have a
Listen
meeting.
to me. Listen to me. I'm gonna let you know. First of all, you're gonna be. I gotta get you in as a tester, right? Because I gotta get you in as a tester, and then I want you to speak to Harold with over the Bahamas. I'll tell you that it's a whole other situation where your boy Buckshot is coming to a big part of the rescue as an investor and helping out the Bahamas with the PPE and with the COVID testing and with a few other things that I'm going to bring
I'm down.
out and help the Bahamas. Like I'm literally connected with the top dogs in the Bahamas. Yeah, it's only because I got the manufacturing company, so I don't really know those guys like that. but I do want to bring as much as I fucking can to the Bahamas. I never even been out there. You know what I'm saying?
So you want me to come?
To the Bahamas with me? I never even been out to the Bahamas. I'm just helping them out. Like,
Come on,
I
let's
don't
go.
give a
Let's go
fuck
out
as
there.
long as
Look,
everybody is
let's go out
good.
there. Let's go out there and make one last OnlyFans video before they.
I'm about to chop OnlyFans off, man.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing.
I am business buck, and let me tell you something. When the platform was finished, it was the first time since Duck Down Records that I patted myself on the back and said, Buckshot, I'm fucking proud of you, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I said I'm gonna let you know. Like when you come to New York, by the time you come, it'll already be get ready to be live for the
Okay.
people. This shit is a fucking monster. Your lawyer just agreed. He just agreed that
Mm-hmm.
that's a good way to get money, right? And that was one thing. So imagine if it was 30 things at
Yeah.
$1,000, two
I'm
hundred
ready to
thousand
come up
dollars,
door.
300. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I want my props. I said, listen, now when it comes to hip hop, I might have been humble. But when it comes to business, ain't no fucking way I'm going to be humble because that's my baby now. Now you fucking with my baby. Now you
Exactly.
fucking with my baby. People, a lot of people didn't know that. They thought that the buckshot, the MC would have been over the business part, but they didn't know it right in front of them. If it wasn't for the business part, it wouldn't be this guy right here, which would have never gave you
Mhm.
buckshot. So thank
Mhm.
God for the love that I have for business that gave people the music.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm back giving people like, yo, the only fans that are out there that don't got nowhere to go and don't know how to sell their shit. They just don't know how I'm gonna make money from now on. How the fuck am I gonna make money? You know? I get it. I got a home for everybody. I got a home for them. I got a home for people who want to be in the just, when there's people that like to sell sneakers.
Oh, okay.
I make the sneakers, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I make the sneakers. So I put a whole section. I Girl, I start to shoot off. Fuck that. Pow, 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 pow. Shots fired. Pow, pow, shots fired. There's a section in there where you, as the fan, can design the motherfucking shoe. And the end result is your design with others coming out with the physical shoe
I'm reading
that
somebody.
y'all are selling.
I'm sad that it's not that many people on here, but somebody said, Eve, do you remember Zurich? I don't even know what that is.
Zurich is probably the Germany. And a lot of times I just
Oh,
pop, I don't, there's times when I will invite, or a lot of times when I will
you
tell
should.
people
Let's have
that
some
I tell
dialogue.
that I,
And who the fuck
tell
said we
people.
sleeping? We need to wake up then if we sleeping. Invite
Oh
somebody.
no, they said we sleeping or they sleeping.
I don't know.
I would invite people. No, no, no. I don't do that. See, what I do is I only come on, right? First of all, understand this principle. I'm telling you. You want 100,000 leaders as opposed to 1 million followers. Now you eat. I ain't gonna front. I can't stop it. You gonna get 1 million motherfucking followers
I
no
hope
matter what
so.
I do. No, you did. Stop playing. I told you being so unhumble. But here's the thing. You'll get 1 million followers that can be turned into leaders, right? Whereas with me, I need 100,000 leaders as opposed to 1 million followers. Why? Because most people are only going to follow the business that I'm teaching them, and only a little bit of people really want to know business. Everybody else just want that fast cash, and they're not into knowing business, so they just want fast cash, fast cash, fast cash, fast cash.
Hmm.
And now listen, there's a way to do that, and there's a price to pay with that, right? If you want that, everything under the sun is available to you. Every fucking thing under the sun. If you want fast cash and you want to do it the fast way, it's there.
Yeah.
Just be willing to pay the fast price. That's all I say.
When I
See,
touch
because I
down in New York, we gotta have a conversation.
no, we definitely will. We definitely will because, like I said, I
You know what you
really.
should start doing though? You should start doing like I have ideas that we could start doing like freestyle Fridays. You
You want to
drop a
host my
beat,
rooms?
you drop a beat, you give somebody 30 seconds. Whoever got the best rhyme win like $50,
No, I know.
$100.
That we need. I need you to stick to. I need you to listen. I stick to. Look at that tongue. Look at that tongue. I stick to the things that I do best, right? Which is, like I said, I got the NFT job, but my business mind frame is
I know I'm
off
talking
the
shit.
fucking chain. I'm on some shit right now. So what I'm saying is that I'll do the business part, which is what I do best, and you just bring the fucking performance part. There you go. Now we have a
Deal.
now
Virtual shake.
virtual shake. Now we have a marriage, and that's how business is done. Don't you feel great like I do?
I
We
do.
just did a great business opportunity.
We
That's how
did.
you do. That's how you do it. So no, and before you go, you got to, because you ain't shy, and this is IG, and this is for all the OnlyFans. This is for all the OnlyFans. Nah, fuck that. Grant was playing golf on his golf course
Yeah,
in his
I'm mad because
backyard.
I wanted to show Daddy he got the
I
bag. So
I started to
I
tell him, Look, I started to say, Grant, go near your jet. He got a helicopter and he
Tell
got
him
a
to come
jet.
pick me up in Atlanta.
And which one, the helicopter or the jet? Because he's probably like he's
In the
watching
jet.
you right now. He's
Tell him
watching
I
you
said
right
come
now.
get me in the jet, Daddy.
You heard that, Grant? You
He's
heard
not
that?
watching. I'm
Nah.
pretty sure he's not.
No, he really is watching, but he's probably not going to come. He has a great his family. He's probably whatever. He's just with his family. He's probably. But anyway, yeah, you see, you fucked my head up because all I can think of is you and Grant's GC jet, a helicopter. This motherfucker got his logo, okay, GC, in the back of the helicopter part, you know, where the little propellers part. And then
Mm-hmm.
I always laugh at that shit because I'm like, motherfucker, they see you coming a mile per hour, a mile away. Before I was gonna do that, but I want you to give a little taste of what you got because you're gonna show me something. You're gonna show the people something. I don't give a fuck. For everybody out there, let me show you something right now. I told you I fuck with the best.
Put
No,
me on blast.
I told him, I said, I fuck with the best.
Mm-hmm.
Best business. The best business, the best music, the best
Oh, Lord.
producers, the best fucking ladies. I want you to put that camera back and I
Mm-hmm.
want you to show them. There you go. Show them. Show them what I fuck. Show them how I get down when it comes to
Wait, what?
ladies. I don't fuck with those. I don't play around. I don't
Yeah.
play around. Come on, let him. This you. First of all, you are one of the. I'm on film. I'm on IG with one of the top adult stars right now. Hopefully, Cherokee will come on one day. Whatever, we'll deal with that another
Yeah.
day, or some of your other crew, because you got a whole fucking crew who are top stars in the game. So shout out to all of you guys. You're on there. I love your dress, by the way. That's a
Thank you.
hot ass dress. I love it. Right. So yeah. So everybody, y'all just you come on, man. This is what it is. And I'll tell you one thing.
What?
If people want to know how to get rich, right, or how to get wealthy, the key to wealth is be around wealthy people.
Being
And the
around.
way
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna give you the jewel right now,
Mm-hmm.
because too many people, too many Chabons is my manufacturing to you right now. You got to be looking at my live. That's my manufacturing partner in North Korea. Me and him own the factory in Korea and in China. So Ray is calling me back to back.
Okay.
Like, you know what's funny? When people call you, right? And then you go, damn, I can't talk right now. So I got to press N, right? And then right as you press N and you look at the thing, they call you right back to back. Back to back to back. I just called you, motherfucker. What? You ain't
Mm-hmm.
pick up?
Yeah.
Call it, right? So anyway, so shout out to Ray. He's out there listening right now. But I do want people to understand this. The way you get wealthy is you got to be around wealthy people, right? Let me tell you why. Because if whoever is the people that you are around is going to be the way you have to perform. So if you're around people that you got love for, I got love for a lot of niggas, right? You got love for, but most of the time they complain. You're going to have to keep complaining with them or keep coming up with a solution to their complaint. That means you're going to always have to keep coming up with a solution to complaint. If you
Mm-hmm.
got to do that, when do you have time for your shit, right? So the hard part is to say to your friends, I love you. I really do love you, my brother. You're my brother and my friend. But I got to go over here, man. I
Because
got
we
to
get
go over here.
distracted by friends. I totally
Yeah,
understand. I totally
yeah.
understand because I don't have a balance. It's either I'm all the way in or I'm like a little bit out. I get distracted easy, so I get it. I totally
I know
understand.
how it is. I know how it is. I've been there too. Come on. I
You
know
know,
how it
especially
is.
being in New York, but Atlanta, New York, same shit. You
Come
get
on.
distracted, you want to go
You're,
over here, go over there, and then you forget the
it's
shit that you need to do.
and look, it's cool to do. It's cool to be around your friends. Is what I'm saying. Don't burn them out. But what I'm saying is that don't let them overtake your business. Don't let them be the first priority of your business. Handle your business. Make sure your business is handled. If they down with your business, then you got a great friendship and a great business.
And then
That's
you'll just see
cool.
them after you handle business, period.
That's you know what I'm saying. So you got to know that if you're around people that's trying to do what you're trying to do, you only going to get there quicker. If you're around
Exactly.
people that want what you want to try to do, but they don't know how to get there, they ain't trying to get there, you're going to get there slower because they
Absolutely.
just want to get there. They're not trying to get there. Okay.
When I come to New York, we need to go. I need to top it up with you.
Now I'm gonna show you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see, give the people a big shout out. Let them know where they can find your stuff. Let them know where they can find your information, your
Just follow me
website.
at the Golden Child 2 underscores, and when you see a little rich friend, tell him I say, "Hey, Daddy," for if he got any
I
rich
got a
other
lot of
friends.
them. You gonna have to add the word S to them. I got a lot of them. Shout out to my boy JT Fox. He another billionaire I'm gonna bring on in a few
Tell
minutes.
JT Fox I say, "Hey, Daddy," and that's about it. So,
Okay. Well, if you want to see all the billionaire friends that I have, no, I'm serious. Here's what you do. Go
but can I
to
just ask you a question? You need to start doing more than two people talking,
I
cause
will. I will. But here's what you do. Because this is right now I'm in business mode, meaning I'm
okay,
only on here for a
I know.
few because I don't really be coming on here that much like that. I
Hmm.
come in the morning, fuck around with my
So when
homies,
I fly to,
joke
if I
around.
fly to New York in the morning, we getting on live. We turn it
Of
up.
course we gonna.
We
Of
gonna
course
let
we
them know
gonna.
we really fuck with each other. Like I'm your real friend in real life. Ain't no
That's
internet
right.
shit.
That's right. And I'm going to every morning I go to this is a store that I'm part owners with. It's called Munchies. So we got a whole bunch of stuff. And normally I take
Cool.
the people through the store and have just whatever. So we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But check it out. UnifiedPurposeGlobal.com.
Okay.
I'm serious. UnifiedPurposeGlobal.com. Write that down. Remember that.
Okay. Text it to
UnifiedPurposeGlobal.com.
me.
I will. That's the site where they all on there.
All right. Cool.
Everybody on that site is worth $500 million or more.
Text it
And
to
I-
me.
and they all shout me out because they know how I roll. But I'm gonna hit you up, all right, girl?
All right. Bye, baby. Nice
Bye
talking to
bye.
you. Bye,
All
everybody.
right. Nothing but the best. You see how I do, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, I deal with nothing but the best. Get rid of the rest because there's no contest. Yes, I'm blessed. I stand in crib like it's Ness, but I'm still shooting like Elliot Ness. So I know half you niggas is hungry. Your stomach's sleeping and your belly at rest. Listen, it's real. Right now, you see the sun shining. The sun is going down. What a beautiful sunset. We have the sunset out there. It's a real beautiful sunset, ladies and gentlemen. It's beautiful. It's beautiful when you can see the sunset, right? What a beautiful sunset. What a blessed day to be in New York City. Um, so, yeah, your boy got a lot of stuff to handle. And I do want to say a few things before I go, obviously. Um, for the people that want to know why my activity in music is the way it is because I'm a warrior. I like to go to war. I went to war with the major labels and I bust my shots and I feel like I won. I feel like I won that war because everybody know about independent labels and stuff now. Before me, they wasn't really on it. And I'm about to do it again. And, me and our versions of a few Drew Highs. Shout out to my boy Dennis. Shout out to my boy Dan. UPG.social is about to be a whole nother level. Right now, it's not public, guys. So when you hear me say that name and you try to log on, you're not going to see it. If you want to see the site, go to unifiedpurposeglobal.com. All right? Unified, as in together. Unified. Purpose, as in have a purpose. Global, as in global. It's all one word. Unifiedpurposeglobal.com. If you want to see my boy Grant Cardone on there, if you want to see my boy 10X on there, shout out to 10X, black multi-millionaire, killing it. What up, 10X? Doing this thing, bodying it on the digital level, okay? So the money is in the digital, everybody, if you really want to know. But anyway, 10X, I love you, my brother. All my yachties, you know what I mean? I love that you're one of the first Caribbean brothers that is representing real hard when it comes to being proud and teaching business and having a business that is very successful. And thank you for all the business knowledge that you give me when you call my phone sometimes and I'm just chilling and you'll call my phone and you'll give me some business jewels. I want to thank you, 10X. I hope you see this. I know you're not on right now, but when this goes up, I hope that you see this and I'll point this to you. Shout out to the sales angel. Another sales angel is, look at his name, sales angel. One of the top salesmen in the industry as far as selling from here to international. There's no other person that's better when it comes to how to master the art of sales, how to master the art of being a great salesman. I mean, I'm lucky. I really am. I got the sales angel with me. Like, you guys don't really know these people, but once you start getting into business and learning, you're going to now learn to be like, wow, these are some big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to JT Fox, another, dude in the game. Shout out to Paulie. These are all people from Clubhouse, by the way, that I'm mentioning. Shout out to my boy John Ledger, ex-CEO of T-Mobile. Shout out to Angry Nora, another beautiful person, killing it good. Shout out to Diamond Diva, most beautiful black sister giving it so much power. All her rooms, 2,000 people and better. I might be low, right? At 2,000 people. Imagine a young lady that is a black sister that's being able to bring in 2,000 people every time and give business opportunities, pitches, investments, and things of that nature. That's incredible. That's not something to sleep on. That's incredible. We're talking about a woman that can give us the opportunity to make money. Come on, man. And she's influential and she understands what pitching is about. She understands how to run a business. She understands how to do a startup. She knows how to run a successful online campaign. I'm happy to have her with me too. I'm putting in a lot of work. I'm happy to have these people by my side. They're the best of the best on Clubhouse. It gets no bigger than them. Ross Cohen. Shout out to Ross Cohen. Okay? Another person. Who else is William Andre Buchanan? I mean, come on, man. I got William Andre Buchanan on my fucking thing. Like, y'all don't know who none of these people is like that on the outside world. But the ones who know are like, this motherfucker got mega huge people rolling with him. He got William Andre Buchanan. Listen, guys, if when it comes to investments and investing and putting up like a lot of these movies, right? They need investors. They need somebody who's going to fund the project. You don't just come out with a bunch of cameras and all of a sudden you got a movie. Someone has to fund that project. So people like William Andre Buchanan are the guys that they go to when it comes to funding in projects for movies and investments. They go to guys like William Andre Buchanan, okay? And he will fund it, and he will fund the production. He's not into being known. He does not want to be famous. He's not into any of that. I'm just letting y'all know that. I'm the only person that's probably big Will up probably more than anything, okay? Besides John Ledger. So shout out to Will, and yeah, shout out to everybody else who's a part of the Clubhouse crew. And I probably forgot to mention, I love all you guys. Every night we get a chance to have fun and become one Clubhouse family, and you know every family argue and every family have fun. Right? So we don't take none of it personal. We love each other. We all hang out. We do business off Clubhouse. We talk to each other off Clubhouse. So for everybody that only talk to each other on Clubhouse, I don't know about you, but I know this. The guys who I talk to and we all talk to, like, you know, David Speziak, um, you know, another mega huge investor, 25 million, I believe, in sales alone in 1 year. So David, shout out to you, David Speziak. Come on, David, where's my drop, man? Like, I need my drop, D Speziak. I gave you that name, D Speziak. So anyway, if you don't give me the drop, I'll see you tonight in the room and we'll get the drop. So, yeah, so I'm about to go, and I want to thank everybody for joining me. And yeah, let's talk next time. Let's talk next time when we have the next adult. Let's see. Maybe you know what? I might, I might invite another billionaire. That's what I'm gonna do. I want to invite another billionaire real estate investor. As a matter of fact, he might not even be a real estate investor. He might just be a billionaire for a multi-package portfolio, right? But I'm going to bring somebody in. And then after that, I'm going to bring in probably another adult star, right? And give them an opportunity to speak right now, right? Because what's happening is they're closing down OnlyFans. I am not an OnlyFans subscriber, but I do not want, you know, I don't like to see anybody not happy. And you know, my girl Eve is my girl. I'll go all out for her. I rode with her for years upon years, and you know she is starting her own system, and we were talking back and forth about ways where she could monetize that whole situation, and we were just on joking right now, guys. We've been spoke about this, me and her. Um, so Eve is going to be heading that whole space, and we just wanted to get on live and joke around and let y'all know in the public and see how y'all joke and shit like that. But shout out to Eve. Thank you for coming on today. And Eve, I know you're going to kill the business. I know you are. You're going to kill it because you got the mastermind behind you. So besides that, yeah, look out. And if you want any information, DM me. DM me, Buckshot, BDI. DM me at any point in time if you want information. If you want to know how to get me to coach you, if you want to know how to get me to teach you business, if you want to know, I do free coaching. I do free, yes, I do free coaching and things of that nature. But I do encourage people to get with UPG and become a tier 1 and a tier 2 member. And that's basically how you can pay me back, right? For me giving you that free coaching. That's going to make you successful and make you strong mentally and business wise, and put your emotions in the right place to make you gain the things that you need to gain. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Buckshot the BDI, aka Business Buck, the billionaire that's still in here. Don't give a fuck. See y'all later. Duck down for life. If you don't believe me, look at my stripes. I mean, think about it. Can you be that nigga? Can you? Park my window. Fuck owning a race. I want to own the track. Peace.